Yeah. So what should a person do? Should they start taking yoga? Should they start thinking a certain way every day about their life and the way they're responding to things and whether or not they're reacting
Is that
or
guy
being
falling off the
conscious?
sky, or is he doing yoga in your studio?
He's getting abducted by a UFO.
Okay.
That's a flying saucer.
I get you.
What do you think about flying saucers? What do you think about like?
Well, come, let's do yoga first, huh?
Okay,
So,
we'll get to that.
we'll get to that.
Okay. Now I'm excited.
So, right now we're trying to fix the soil, then
Yes.
we'll go to another place.
Okay, let's go with yoga first.
So, the word yoga in United States, it scares me. Because here yoga means you must look like a leftover noodle, twisted out like this, like that.
Right.
The word yoga means union.
Union.
Union means, right now, we were talking about the soil.
Mm-hmm.
As you sit here, you're just an outcrop of soil. You may not realize this because you're sitting on a chair, you're wearing shoes, and because you can prance around. But if you were made like a tree, you would clearly understand you are part of the soil, isn't it?
Yes.
Or most people will understand when you bury them. Then they know they are part of the soil. Otherwise, they just don't know that they are part of the soil. They think they came from somewhere. A lot of people started talking, I'm from some other planet. This talk is
Yes.
also going on. But essentially, you are part of this, but you're not experiencing it that way. This is not only true with soil, this is true with the entire creation, with the cosmos itself. Today, modern science has come to this, that as you sit here, every subatomic particle in your body is actually in communication with everything else. Is this an image of cosmos that you have?
Sort of. It's just random stars,
Yep.
and occasionally you'll see a shooting star.
So, this is a part of everything.
Yes.
If you don't want to go that far, at least this is a part of the planet. There is no question about that, that's very clear. But such an experience is not there. Can I tell you how this happened to me?
Yes.
So, when I was 4 or 5 years of age, I suddenly realized I don't know anything. I don't know anything means I don't know anything at all. If I look at a glass of water, I don't know what this is. I know I can drink it, I know in how many ways I can use it, but I don't know what it is. Even today, with so much scientific exploration, we still do not know one atom in its entirety. We know how to use it, we know how to break it, we know how to fuse it, we know how to make a bomb out of it, but we don't know what it is. Even today, we don't know what it is. So if I found a leaf, I'm just staring at it for 5-6 hours at a stretch. If I sit up in the bed, I'm just staring at the darkness for the whole night. My dear father, being a physician, started thinking I need some psychiatric evaluation. He started saying, this boy is staring at something all the time, it looks like he's lost it. My problem is, I'm looking at this, I still don't know what this is, I'm not able to shift my attention to anything else. In this condition, they sent me to school. My mother said, don't look here and there, pay attention to the teacher. So I went and paid attention to the teacher, the kind of attention they would have never received in their entire life. I'm paying absolute attention to the teacher. Initially, I kind of understood what they were trying to say, but after some time I realized that they're just making noises, I'm making up the meanings in my mind. Even now it is so, isn't it? Language is a conspiracy between two people. The moment I talk another language, I'm just making sounds as far as you're concerned. So, when I just heard, they're just making sounds, I'm the one who's making up the meanings, I stopped making meanings. Hour after hour, teacher after teacher, they come and make noises and noises and noises and go. It became so amusing to me, a big smile spread on my face. They were not amused at all.
You were 5 when this was happening?
Yeah, they sent me to school when I was 3.5.
Did this accelerate over time? Did it start off slowly and become…
Yes, the thing is, I don't know one thing from the other. I look at the sky, tremendous things. I look at a tree, I see every leaf and it drives me crazy. I can't figure out where this is coming from, what's happening, endless amount of things. If I look at a pebble, I'll keep on looking at it for hours because I don't know what it is. Because there is so much to it. If you take an atom, you can spend a lifetime looking at it, still not knowing what it is. That's the nature of the creation, all right? It's that complex. So my schooling went on like this and I slowly started going there only when it was absolutely necessary, otherwise I had my own excursions going. So about 11, 12 years ago, this school where I studied over 50 years ago, they come to me and say, Sadhguru, you must come. It is our 125th anniversary of the school, you must come and speak. I said, see, why me? Because I was not just a not good student, I was not even a student, I was barely there. Why are you asking me to come? I'm not a good example for any of your students. They said, no, our school has produced ministers, our school has produced cricketing stars, sports stars, film stars. You are the only mystic, so you must come. So I went. I went and stood up to speak in the same quadrangle, the oppressive buildings around me. And I looked at this classroom and I suddenly remembered and I narrated this to them. See, I was around 12 years of age and one teacher came and those days, because I don't know anything, what's there to talk? For days on end, I don't utter a word. I just go to the sports field, I play intensely any game that is there, and classroom, home, I don't say a thing because I don't know anything. So what is there to say? So this teacher is asking me some question. I'm looking at him. I know his past, present and future sitting there, but I don't know what he's talking about. Initially I hear the words, after some time I'm just seeing him like a blob of energy, like that, and I know that guy through and through, but I don't know what he's talking. About 35–40 minutes he tried to get an answer from me. I didn't say nothing. So he came, held me by the shoulder, shook me violently like this and said, you must be either the divine or the devil. I think you're the latter. See, till then my problem was I didn't know what is this, what is that, what is that, what is that. But it was clear this is me. Suddenly this guy confused me about this also. I looked at myself, what is this? Is this divine, devil? What the hell is this? This question had never come to me till I was 12.